Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
New pitchers come on for Liberty here as we get ready to start the fifth inning. Tell you about him, but first, pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball.
The flagship station for Middle Tennessee sports, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna. The Blue Raiders play here.
New pitcher is Jack Frankel. He is a freshman, 6'2", 200 pounds from Plano, Texas. Frankel will be making his 12th appearance. He is 4-2 with an earned run average of 30 innings, has given up 22 hits, 14 runs, 10 earned, 6 walks, 25 strikeouts for Jack Frankel. And he will face Keaton Ray. The first pitch is swung on and missed, strike one. Ray had a base hit in the third inning, leading off the inning. Swinging a shot to right side. Oh, nice pickup there by the shortstop, and he will throw him out at first. That was Marsh, who was playing near the bag at second for the left-handed hitter. So that's one out here in the fifth. And the batter, Cooper Clapp, had a sacrifice bunt in the third. First pitch, a strike call. Liberty leading 5-1. We're in the top of the fifth inning. That ball in the turf and then skips back to the backstop, 1-1. Starter Jake Potts pitched 4 innings, allowed 1 run on 4 hits, walked 2, and struck out 4. Pitch is outside, ball 2, 2-1. So it was Potts' longest outing of the season. Previous high had been 3 innings pitched. There's ball 3 outside, 3-1 to Clapp. 1 out here in the fifth. Frankel with the pitch. That's low, and that's ball 4. Raiders get a 1-out walk. And the top of the batting order, Eston Snyder coming up. Well, so far the ball has been flying out of this park today. Already been 4 home runs in the game, and we're just in the fifth inning. The only problem is Liberty's hit 3 of them. Snyder's 0 for 2. Takes the strike, 0-1. Right-hander delivers, and a little tap down the first baseline. Pitcher bobbles it and throws late to first. Everybody's safe. We'll see how they score that. Snyder reaches base, and Cooper Clapp goes to second. And now 1 out, runners first and second. Pitcher bobbled that ball a little bit. He didn't touch it. So it took a weird turf hop. There's a strike to Badalak. So you can't give him an error for that, I wouldn't think. Be an infield hit. Pitch is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Badalak. Clapp at second, Snyder at first, 1 out. Clay takes it inside, ball 2, 2-1. Five to 1 Liberty. We are in the top of the fifth. Raiders have 2 men on. Frankel with the pitch. Swung on, fly ball to center field. Going to be caught over in left center by Robertson for out number 2. So 2 down, and Tyler Minnick the batter. Minnick unloaded a solo home run in the 4th inning. So he has provided the Raiders' only run so far in this game. Clapp at second and Snyder at first. Pitch is inside for ball 1. That home run was Minnick's 4th of the season. One ball, no strikes, the count. Low and inside, ball 2. 2-0. Von Dolan waiting to hit next. There's a shot past the shortstop into left field. That will get 1 run in. The throw's coming to third, and the Raiders will have runners at first and third. And it's now a 5-2 ball game. Tyler Minnick drives in a run with a single to left. Second hit, first run off Frankel. And now Liberty will pay a visit to the mound. So Cooper Clapp in to score on the hit by Minnick. Snyder goes to third. First and third, 2 outs. McClusker, who I believe pitched on Friday night, is in the bullpen for Liberty. Batter will be Brett Von Dolan. Von Dolan could tie this game with 1 swing of the bat. That's a very long conference on the mound, but they are going to make a pitching change. So we will have a new pitcher coming in for Liberty, and while he's making his way to the mound, we'll take a break as the Raiders batting in the 5th inning with 2 men on and 2 outs. You're listening to Middle Tennessee Baseball from Van Wagner.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
This is Chip Walters, and I'm honored to be your 2024 MTAR Realtor of the Year. I'm with Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates, and like many of you, I've seen the real estate market shift and change. People often ask, Chip, what's really going on? Well, that's a great question, and I believe in answering with solid, factual data. So let's cut through some of the noise. I invite you to reach out. Let's have a conversation about your real estate goals and the current market trends in your neighborhood. You can find all my contact information at choosechip.net.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
New pitcher for the Flames is Josh McCusker. McCusker is a junior, 6'1", 185 from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Junior college transfer, making his 13th appearance, 2-0, 3.86 earned run average with 1 save. Has pitched 18 2/3 innings, allowed 14 hits, 8 runs, all earned, 11 walks, 16 strikeouts, and he has allowed a couple of home runs. He'll pitch to Von Dolan. Runners at first and third with 2 outs. Pitches outside, ball 1. Brett singled in the 2nd inning and then popped out to shallow right field in the 4th. McCusker with a pitch, ball 2 outside. They're keeping the ball away from him. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a miss. 2-1. McCusker pitched one scoreless inning. Pitched the 8th inning, and then the game was called after 8 because of the run rule. There's ball 3. 3-1 now to Von Dolan. Plate umpire is taking his little notebook out and making a notation. Somebody did something wrong. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And Vondo takes it low for ball 4, and the bases are loaded. So McCusker comes in, issues a walk. That pushes Minnick to second. Snyder's on at third, and the batter is Kenny McKinley, who has struck out twice. But you know he's got the power to do something in that bat. There's the pitch low for ball 1. He's had a home run in each of the 2 games here. Time called. Now this is going to be a visit from the pitching coach. This is not the head coach. The pitching coach is going to come out and visit. That would be Andrew C. Coaches for the Flames. C is the pitching coach. Matt Williams from Franklin, Tennessee, by the way, who is a former Liberty player, is an assistant along with Andrew Cox. That was a quick visit. Count of 1 ball and no strikes to Kenny McKinley. Maybe going over just a little bit of the game plan as to how to pitch to Kenny, who has hurt them with the long ball. 1-0 the count. Pitch is low, ball 2. Brent Rogers waiting to hit next. Raiders trailing 5-2, but have the bases loaded here in the 5th with 2 outs. Swung on a fly ball into shallow center field, and coming in is Robertson right at the logo. He'll make the catch for out number 3. So the Raiders will strand 3. They do pick up 1 run on 2 hits. 3 men left. And we'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's Liberty 5 and Middle Tennessee 2. You're on the Blue Raider Network from Ben Wagner.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
And we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. The Raiders trailing now 5-2. And the Flames will have their 3-4-5 hitters coming up against Chandler Alderman. Alderman through 4 innings has given up 5 runs, but only 3 of those were earned. A couple of Blue Raider errors have led to 2 unearned runs. He's given up 4 hits, and 3 of the 4 hits have been home runs. He's walked 2 and struck out 1. Here's Jackson Sorensen. He's been safe on an error. That was one of the errors. And he has struck out 0 for 2. Raiders shift against him. Clapp, the second baseman, playing in shallow right field. Wolf, the shortstop, is playing on the first base side of second base. Pitch is a strike call, 0-1. And Badalak, the third baseman, playing where the shortstop would normally play. Pitch is outside. 1-1. Off-speed pitch in for a strike, 1-2. Sorensen, a big, strong left-handed hitter with 9 home runs, leads their team. Ground ball into right field, picked up by Clapp, makes a long throw to first and got him. Nice play. They had him played just right. That will go second to first for the putout. The batter will be Nick Barone, the left fielder. Plate umpire is going into one of the umpires, not the plate umpire, is going into the dugout. Are they challenging that? So Liberty is challenging. And I don't know why they didn't look at video on the deal with Kenny McKinley earlier when he was called out. Maybe that's not a viable option on the relay. You can only ask for replays on certain things. So I don't know. I think I liked it better when the umpires just earn their pay by making the calls on the field. So we've had a bit of a delay here. Let's see if I can pull up any scores for you. By the time I get to the scoreboard, they should have the replay done. Going to Conference USA Baseball. They upheld the out at first base. So that's 1 out in the 5th, and the batter is Nick Barone. Barone is singled and grounded out. Right-handed batter, Alderman's pitch, swung on and missed, strike 1. One strike to count. Fly ball, right center field. That was deep. Snyder going back, and that was going to clear the fence in right center. And that is a home run for Barone and the 4th home run off Alderman in this game. It is his 7th of the season. And that will make it 6-2. And Coach Myers makes a visit to the mound. That could be all for Alderman. He's made the motion to the umpire, so we'll have a new pitcher coming in. We'll take a break as we are in the 5th inning with 1 out and Liberty leading by a score of 6-2, and a pitching change for the Raiders. Back in just a 1 minute on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
MTSU Blue Raiders, and we're proud to power the scoreboard lights at Reese Smith Jr. Field. When it comes to the electric service in the community, you can always trust MTE to do what's best for our members. We serve by providing affordable, reliable, safe electricity and outstanding member service. Here at MTE, we serve to make life better for our members and their communities. Visit www.mtemc.com to learn more. And that scoreboard, light it up, Blue Raiders.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
So pitching change for the Raiders here in the 5th inning as right-hander Landon Birch will come on to take over the pitching duties. 6'4", 200-pounder, a junior from Corning, New York, by way of Florida Southwest Community College. Birch this season appearing in his 12th game. He's made 3 starts. 1-0 with a 6.65 earned run average and 2 saves. 23 innings, he's given up 26 hits, 22 runs, 17 earned runs. He has walked 15, struck out 21, allowed 3 home runs. Opponents hitting .302 off the right-hander Landon Birch. So the starter Chandler Alderman, who threw a no-hitter against the school last season, is knocked around a little bit today. He has given up, pitched 4 1/3 innings, and with nobody on base, these will be his final numbers. 4 1/3 innings, 6 runs on 5 hits. The earned runs will be 4, or those runs will be earned, 2 walks and 1 strikeout. Camden Troyer, who had a home run to lead off the 4th inning for Liberty, will stand in against Landon Birch. Birch for the first pitch, and it is right down the middle for a call strike, 0-1. Six to 2, Liberty leading. There's a ball outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Troyer. Left-handed hitter. Well, the wind is blowing out today, and it's been aiding some of those fly balls. Off-speed pitch, just missed outside. 2-1. A swing and a miss, struck 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Troyer. Raiders have 2 midweek games this week. And another big conference series coming up next weekend. Here's Birch for the pitch. Foul ball back over our heads. It caroms off the overhang of the roof. 2-2. Go to North Alabama on Tuesday. That'll be a 6 o'clock start. And then Wednesday, go to Clarksville to play Austin Peay. That's a makeup of a previous rainout. Pitch is high, ball 3, 3-2. So full count to Troyer. First batter faced by Landon Birch. And the right-hander delivers. Outside ball 4. He walked him. Runner at first with 1 out. Batter's Michael Gibson, the designated hitter. Birch for the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Gibson has flied to right and lined out to third. 0 for 2. And the one strike pitch is on the way. And it is right in there for a strike. 0-2. Runner at first with one out. A swing and a miss struck him out. Gibson down on 3 pitches, and that is out number 2. Here in the 5th inning, the batter is Seth Christmas, the catcher. Grounded out in the 2nd, safe on an error in the 4th. Birch with the pitch, popped up, foul ground. Von Dolan coming over, and that is going to fall just a little bit shy of the fence, separating that hill from the playing area, but nobody could get to it. Just one strike to Christmas. Christmas is a junior from Huntersville, North Carolina. Hadn't seen a lot of playing time until this series. But he started as catcher in all 3 games. There's a swing and a foul off the screen, 0-2. Two strikes to count. And the right-hander delivers outside, ball 1, 1-2. Well, the Flames have got the Raiders starter out of the game here in the 5th inning. The Flames also changed pitchers starting the 5th inning, so their starter went 4. Runner goes, throw to second is high, and he's going to be in there. But the pitch was strike 3, so it didn't matter about the throw. That is going to be all in the 5th inning. 1 run on 1 hit. That was the home run by Barone, and 1 man left. So Birch comes in, retires the side, and we'll go to the 6th inning. It is Liberty 6, Middle Tennessee 2. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Van Wagner.
The Blue Raiders are winners in the classroom, on the field, and the courts. Richard Lewis here. I want you to win in real estate also. Buying, selling, auction here in Tennessee, or along the Gulf Coast, a second home, or investing. Give me a call to help start that winning process. 615-319-9981. Oh, I'm never too busy for your referrals. Richard Lewis, Exit Realty, Bob Lamb & Associates.
Will Fraley, attorney at law, has experience you can count on. Former Blue Raider baseball player and MTSU alum Will Fraley serves Murfreesboro and the surrounding communities. Put a strong and experienced legal fighter on your case. Give Will Fraley a call and he can handle all of your legal matters, including criminal and domestic or family law. Visit willfraleylaw.com or call 615-410-7290.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
We go to the 6th inning, and Brett Rogers will lead it off for the Raiders, who trail 6-2. The Raiders left the bases loaded in the 5th after scoring a run early in the inning, as the pitch is outside to Rogers for ball 1. They got Kenny McKinley on a fly ball to center field to end the fifth with the bases loaded. 1 ball, no strikes, and a strike is called. 1-1. Rogers has walked twice, both times facing the starter, Jake Potts. Pitch is outside, ball 2, 2-1. There's a swing and a miss. This is the third Liberty pitcher, Josh McCuster. Came in and got McKinley to end that bases loaded threat. There's a ball outside the line at first. Foul ball, fielded on one hop by the first baseman, but in foul ground. So the count holds at 2-2. So this will only be the second batter that McCuster has faced. Coach Myers out of the dugout with a word for the plate umpire. I don't know what that's about. Apparently he's satisfied, back in the dugout, and we continue. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Brett Rogers. McCuster with a pitch outside, ball 3. Full count, 3-2. There's a ball lined to left field, but it's right at the left fielder. Barone makes the catch head high, and that is out number 1. Rogers hit it sharply into left field, but right at the left fielder. Had to come in just 2 or 3 steps to make the catch. 1 out. Here's Matt Wolf. Lined into a double play of the second inning, singled in the fourth. Pitch low for ball 1 to Matt. Right-hander McCuster with the pitch. Again, low, ball 2, 2-0. 1 out in the 6th inning, and the Raiders down by 4. Ball 3 is high, 3-0. There's the strike. 3 balls, 1 strike to Matt Wolf. We are in the 6th inning. Raiders trailing 6-2. Need base runners, and there's one as Wolf will take a walk. Ball 4 is high. And the batter will be Keaton Ray. Ray takes the pitch in for a strike. Keaton is singled and grounded out. There's a ball hit to right field. That ball's well tagged and going to be off the wall right in front of the Blue Raider bullpen. The runners will be at second and third as the throw comes in. And Keaton just missed getting his first home run of the season. That ball hit off the top of the fence in front of the Blue Raider bullpen in right field. So that will put runners at second and third with 1 out. They've got a pitcher throwing in the bullpen, Tyler August. Coach is out to talk with his pitcher. I believe this is the pitching coach. They're going will not make a change here. Batter will be Cooper Clapp with runners at second and third and one out. So Wolf, who walked, is over at third, and Keaton Ray with that double at second base. Second and third with one out. Raiders have had some base runners in the game. Haven't been able to push them across like they would have liked. And he bunts, so it's right back to the pitcher. They're going to get the runner hung up between third and home. And Wolf is tagged out. They throw down to second base. And they got 2 men at second base, and that's going to be a double play to end the inning. Well, that play was doomed from the start. The bunt was right back to the pitcher. And no way the runner at third was going to score, although he was coming down the line. And then the runner at second, Ray, went back to second base, and Clapp, who bunted, also went to second base. And the throw down there, all they had to do was tag one of them, and that was the third out for the double play. Well, when things aren't going well, they don't go well. That's going to be it in the sixth inning for the Raiders. No runs, a hit, and I don't guess anybody's left on base. Maybe one man left, maybe. One of those two runners at second would be the runner left on base. So we will go to the bottom of the sixth inning. It is still Liberty 6, Middle Tennessee 2 on the Blue Raider Network. From Van Wagner.
Today's game is brought to you in part by proud partners of Blue Raider Athletics, Granis & Associates, certified public accountants. They provide a full range of tax preparation, accounting, and bookkeeping services for both business and individual needs. That's Granis & Associates. Give them a call at 615-895-1040 or visit Granis & Associates online at gcpas.com.
Not feeling well and need to see a doctor? Find the care you need now at Ascension St. Thomas. We're here with 24/7 ER care, same-day care, and walk-in urgent care for broken bones, sprains, allergies, sore throats, and more. Visit ascension.org/St. Thomas Care to get the right care at the right place at the right time. Serving Middle Tennessee State University, Murfreesboro, and surrounding communities.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
And we go to the sixth inning. Landon Birch on. First pitch swung on by Seeley. Hits it deep to right center. And that one's gone. That one's out by the pitch clock where the flags are in right center field. And that is his second home run of the game. His first one came off Alderman. This one off Landon Birch. His first hit off Birch. And the fifth home run of the game for the Flames. That will make it a 7-2 score. And the batter will be Robertson. Number 9 hitter. Takes a strike call, 0-1. Swing and a foul down the first base line, 0-2. So in the first two games of the series, the Flames had hit 3 home runs. Today they have hit 5. It's 8 home runs in the 3 games. Here's the 2-strike pitch, outside ball 1, 1-2. Ball is low, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. High, outside, ball 3, so he got ahead 2 strikes, and now it's 3-2. No outs in the 6th inning. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball to the right side. That is past Clapp and into right field for a hit. Second hit off Birch. And the batter will be leadoff man Cal Early. Robertson, the runner at first, with no outs. And the pitch to the plate, swung on, fly ball to right field. Going back, right fielder Rogers, and that one is gone. That was just to the left of the Blue Raider bullpen. 6 home runs in the game. And that will make it let's see. 6. We'll make it 9-2. And for Early, his 2nd home run of the season. Got guys hitting home runs who're not accustomed to hitting them this year. Seeley's hit 2. He had 1 going into the game all season. There's a strike to Marsh. 0-1. And Birch for the pitch outside, 1-1. 6 home runs for Liberty today. High inside, ball 2, 2-1. Torbett throwing in the bullpen for the Raiders. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Tyler Minnick out for a word with his pitcher. Landon Birch coming into the game had given up 3 home runs all season. He's given up 2 here in 1 inning. And the balls have been flying out of here today. The Raiders, unfortunately, have not joined the home run party, with the exception of Tyler Minnick, had a solo home run in the 4th. There is a strike called. It's 2-2 to Marsh. Birch for the pitch. Swinging a foul over by the Raider dugout. Count holding at 2 balls, 2 strikes to Tanner Marsh. Swings and fouls this one out of play. There's a ball hit to third, bobbles by Badalak, and the runner's going to be safe. That'll be an error. It'll be the Raiders' third error of the game. And the batter will be Sorensen. And still nobody out here in the sixth inning. A shift for Sorensen. He hits it high in the air and foul back behind home plate. Strike one. Coach Byers will make a mound visit here. And he's going to bring Cole Torbett in from the bullpen. So we have a pitching change here with no outs here in the sixth inning. And Liberty leading by a score of 9-2. We'll take a break. Back to tell you about the new pitcher when we come back on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Hey Blue Raider fans, this is Tim Page with Exit Realty Bob Lamb and Associates. Are you on the fence about selling your home? Feel overwhelmed at the thought of purchasing a new home? Well, it's time to get moving. For professional, personal real estate services, give me a call today and put me to work for you. 615-896-5656, or you can reach me at exitmurfreesboro.com. Let's go Blue, and I'll see you at the game.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
Cole Torbett is the new pitcher. We'll tell you about him. All right, now we're going to take a 10-second break. Station identification. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball.
The flagship station for Middle Tennessee sports. WGNS. Murfreesboro, Smyrna. The Blue Raiders play here.
Cole Torbett, sophomore left-hander out of Johnson City, will come in for the Raiders here with no outs in the sixth inning and a runner at first base. Torbett making his 8th appearance. He has started 2 games. 0-2 record with a 4.96 earned run average. 16 1/3 innings. He's allowed 14 hits, 10 runs, 9 earned runs. Has walked 9, struck out 10, has allowed 4 home runs. And he is on here to replace Landon Birch. Birch goes 2/3 of an inning. He gives up 3 runs, all earned 3 hits. 2 of those were home runs in this inning. 1 walk and 2 strikeouts. 1 strike the count to Sorensen, and there's a swing and a miss, strike 2. So Torbett inherited a 1-strike count. Now it's 0-2 on Sorensen. Torbett with a pitch. Check swing. And they say he did not go. Oh, they say he did go. All right. So Sorensen is rung up by the first base umpire. That's out number 1. And with a runner at first and 1 out, the batter Nick Barone homered in his last at bat. Throw over to first and a runner back. Barone has 2 hits, home run, solo, and a single in the first inning. He's 2 for 3. Torbett with a pitch low for ball 1. to Barone. Wind continues to blow out here as pitch comes in high for ball 2, 2-0. Six home runs hit today by Liberty. The pitch. Ground ball to short. Wolf has it. Can't pick it up. That's going to be another error. Second error in the inning and the fourth of the game for the Raiders. Runners will be at first and second with one out, and the batter is Troyer. He has a home run. Solo home run came in the fifth. Runners go. The throw down to second goes into center field, and a run will score. And that's another error. That'll be an E2. And over to third goes Barone. As Marsh comes in to score, that run will be charged to Birch. No, that will not be an earned run. Runner at third now with one out. And now it is 10-2. The pitch in for a strike. 1-1. Torbett with the pitch, low it outside, 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball to second, knocked down by Klepp, picks it up. Throw to first got him, but the run comes in to score from third. That's out number 2. And that will make it 11-2. Base is empty, 2 outs, and the batter is Gibson. Strike called on the outside, 0-1. He's the 8th man to bat here in the 6th inning. Pitch comes in low, 1-1. Cole Torbett is the 4th pitcher employed by the Raiders in this game. Ball 2 is low, 2-1. Swinging a foul. Yeah, we'll go to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Torbett ready to work. Low, ball 3. And the count will go full to Gibson, 3-2. That ball is through into center field. So Gibson with a 2-out single. And the batter will be Christmas. This is the 9th man to bat in the inning. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 4 runs in here in the 6th. Or is it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs in here in the 6th. There's a strike, 0-2. Time call momentarily. Two strikes the count. Torben checks the runner at first. And the pitch. And struck him out. This inning is finally over. Torben comes in, gets a pair of strikeouts. So the Flames come up with 5 runs, 4 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Raiders made 3 errors in the inning, and they leave 1 man on base. So we have completed 6 innings. Liberty, 11 runs, 9 hits. And for the Blue Raiders, 2 runs on 7 hits, but they have committed 5 errors in this game. I think we've got a new pitcher and catcher. We will go ahead and take our break between innings. Tell you about that when we come back on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Hey, Blue Raider fans, we know life comes at you fast, but with the right insurance, you'll always be covered. Whether it's home, auto, or life insurance, your local State Farm agent, Trevor Haggard, former MTSU baseball player, is here to help you protect what matters most. Give him a call at 615-203-5522 and find the right plan for you. Like a good neighbor, State Farm and Trevor Haggard are here to help. 615-203-5522.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
New pitcher for Liberty is Tyler August, 6'2", 250 from Delaware, and transfer from Delaware. First pitch is outside to Eston Snyder, 4-1. 11-2, the pitch. That one caught the corner, 1 ball and 1 strike. A new catcher in too. We'll try to pick him up for you in just a minute. Number 26, all right, we got him. Tucker Moore is the new catcher. Snyder hits this one in the air to right field. Right fielder Troyer coming in. He'll take it for out number 1 in the 7th. Tyler August making his 12th appearance, 0-1 with a 3.60. He has 3 saves. 15 innings, he's given up 19 hits, 7 runs, 6 earned, 3 walks, 21 strikeouts. Badalak pops this one high and foul and out of play, strike 1. 1 out in the 7th. Raiders trailing 11-2. This pitch is been inside, 1-1 to Badalak. Play is flied out twice and struck out. Hit in the air, foul down the left field line. The count will go to 1-2. Another foul ball poked to the left side and out of play. One out here in the 7th inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Badalak. Liberty with a 10-run rule win on Friday, threatening to get another one here unless the Raiders can put something on the board. There is a ball inside. 2-2 to Badalak. It's 11-2. The 2-2 pitch. Fly ball down the left field line. That's going to be in foul. Stays fair, and the left fielder makes a running catch for out number 2. Barone got there just before that one went foul. So 2 outs in the 7th inning. The batter is Tyler Minnick. He has singled, hit a home run, and is flied out. The overshift for him to the left side. The pitch. Strike 1 called. Play the second baseman to the third base side of the second base bag, and the shortstop deep in the hole. Third baseman guarding the line. Check swing and a pitch upstairs for ball 1, 1-1 to Minnick. Check swing again. That one hit the turf and went to the backstop, so it's 2-1. Dolan waiting to hit next. Ball 3 is outside. 3 balls and a strike. And the pitch. Swinging a foul out of play. 3-2. Strike 3 called. Tyler thought that one was inside, but he is rung up. 3 up, 3 down in the 7th, nothing across. 7th inning stretch time here. It is Liberty 11, Middle Tennessee 2. You're on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Hey Blue Raider fans, this is Brad Hopkins with Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates. Winning in real estate is a lot like football. Good coaching and recruiting a great team are the keys. I put together a team of lenders, inspectors, and home professionals to help you succeed. Let me coach you through this process and make sure you come out a winner. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, I am here to help you win. Visit BradHopkinsHomes.com or call 615-556-9239 to find out more.
Will Fraley, attorney at law, has experience you can count on. Former Blue Raider baseball player and MTSU alum Will Fraley serves Murfreesboro and the surrounding communities. Put a strong and experienced legal fighter on your case. Give Will Fraley a call and he can handle all of your legal matters, including criminal and domestic or family law. Visit willfraleylaw.com or call 615-410-7290.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
Liberty batted around in the 6th inning, so it'll be Seeley who led off the 6th with a home run to lead off the 7th for the Flames. Mentioned our softball team won the opener of their series but lost both games of the doubleheader yesterday. But they did set a new team home run record with 45 this season. And they will be back in action at home against Lipscomb on Wednesday at 6 o'clock. Our men's golf team finished 11th at the Mason Rudolph tournament over in Franklin at the Vanderbilt Legends course. That tournament won by Auburn. with Ole Miss second. There's a swing and a miss by Seeley, strike one. Cole Torbett, third pitcher used by the Raiders. Ball hit into center field, and Snyder with a running catch just to the left of the logo out there for out number one. One down in the seventh. The batter is the center fielder, Robertson. Matthew Driver throwing in the bullpen. Torbett with the pitch, low for ball one. There's a strike called. It's 1-1. Our men's tennis team lost to South Florida 5-2 on Friday, but came back with a 7-0 win over Eastern Illinois yesterday. And we'll hit the road for a match against Louisville on Thursday. There's a base hit to right center field. And Robertson with his second hit of the game on at first. Second hit off Torbett. And the top of the batting order coming back up. This is Early, second baseman. Hit his second home run of the season in the sixth inning. Left-handed batter against the left-hander Torbett, and the pitch is outside for ball one. This young man is going to be a very good player in this league. He is just a freshman, as is Seeley, the third baseman. Outside, ball two, 2-0. So Liberty threatening to sweep this three-game series, leading 11-2 here in the seventh. The pitch outside, ball three, 3-0. Torbett with the pitch, strike called, 3 balls and a strike. It's a lefty-lefty matchup. Torbett with the 3-1. Swung on, hit into left center field. Keaton Ray moving over and makes the grab for out number 2. 2 down in the seventh, and the batter will be Tanner Marsh. Liberty won the opening game Friday night 13-3, and then a walk-off 5-4 victory last night in 10 innings. And we're going to have a pitching change as Coach Myers will bring another pitcher. I believe it's Matt Driver who's going to come in. We will take a break, tell you about him when we come back on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Today's game is brought to you in part by proud partners of Blue Raider Athletics, Granis & Associates, certified public accountants. They provide a full range of tax preparation, accounting, and bookkeeping services for both business and individual needs. That's Granis & Associates. Give them a call at 615-895-1040 or visit Granis & Associates online at gcpas.com.
Not feeling well and need to see a doctor? Find the care you need now at Ascension St. Thomas. We're here with 24/7 ER care, same-day care, and walk-in urgent care for broken bones, sprains, allergies, sore throats, and more. Visit ascension.org/St. Thomas Care to get the right care at the right place at the right time. Serving Middle Tennessee State University, Murfreesboro, and surrounding communities.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
So Cole Torbett comes out after going an inning and 2/3. He gives up 1 run. It was unearned. 2 hits and 2 strikeouts, no walks. Matt Driver will come in. Driver, who was out most of the first part of the season injured, has made a few appearances late. He's 6'4", 200-pound junior from Raleigh, North Carolina. And Driver is appearing in his 7th game. No record, 4.76 earned run average. He's only worked 5 2/3 innings, allowed 7 hits, 5 runs, 3 earned runs, 6 walks, 4 strikeouts, has given up a pair of home runs. He will pitch here to Marsh, the shortstop, with Robertson at first base and 2 men out in the 7th inning. Marsh today has a solo home run. That came in the 3rd. He was safe on an error and scored a run in the 6th. He's 1 out of 4. Driver ready to work. And the pitch, high inside, ball 1. Eleven to 2, Liberty leading here in the 7th. Driver with a pitch, that's in for a strike. 1-1. Robertson with a short lead at first. Pitch swung on and fouled back. 1-2. Garrett Sims throwing in the Raider bullpen. Here's the pitch. It's high and inside. 2-2. Marsh takes strike 3 called, and that will end the 7th inning. Driver comes in, gets the strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We've completed 7 full innings. It is Liberty 11, Middle Tennessee 2 as we go to the 8th on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
This is Chip Walters, and I'm honored to be your 2024 MTAR Realtor of the Year. I'm with Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates, and like many of you, I've seen the real estate market shift and change. People often ask, Chip, what's really going on? Well, that's a great question, and I believe in answering with solid, factual data. So let's cut through some of the noise. I invite you to reach out. Let's have a conversation about your real estate goals and the current market trends in your neighborhood. You can find all my contact information at choosechip.net.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
So Tyler August remains in the game, pitching for Liberty. The catcher, as we told you, they changed catchers last inning. The catcher is Tucker Moore, a sophomore. He'll be behind the plate now for his second inning of work. And the batter, Brett Bondolan, swings and fouls the first pitch out of play, strike one. Bondolan singled in the second, popped out in the fourth inning, and walked in the fifth. And the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1 strike. Swinging a foul back, and the count will go to 1-2 on Bondolan. Pitch is outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitcher August has 3 saves on the season. He's not competing for a save here. There's ball 3, not with a 9-run lead. 3-2 the count. And the right-hander delivers, and a good cut and a foul straight back. Count holds at 3-2. So another 3-2 pitch will be coming from Tyler August. It's a ground ball to the shortstop, deep in the hole. Long throw to first is in time for out number 1. Bondolan grounds out short to first. Good play by the shortstop, Marsh. He was actually a couple of steps in the outfield turf when he made that throw. 1 out. The batter is Kenny McKinley, 0 for 3 today. Takes the pitch high for ball 1. There's a strike, and it's 1-1. Pitcher Tyler August, he's a big guy. Delivers strike 2, and it's 1-2. One out here in the 8th inning, and the Raiders trailing 11-2. August with the pitch. Popped up down the right field line, foul ground, right fielder over, makes a diving effort. Can't come up with it. And that ball goes over the fence for the kids to scramble for. Count holds at 1-2. Which is high, 2 balls, 2 strikes. They were looking for some showers this afternoon. That's the primary reason the game time was pushed up an hour. Try and get the game in before rain came. And there's a swinging strike 3 on Kenny McKinley, and that's out number 2. Second strikeout for August. So with 2 outs, the batter is Brett Rogers. Swing and a miss. 0-1. It's got a little hitting room on the right side. Second baseman is playing in shallow right field and fairly close to the first baseman, Sorensen, who's guarding the line. A little bit of hitting room up the middle. There's a swinging strike, 0-2 to Rogers. Shortstop's still on the third base side of second base. Popped up in the shallow center. Robertson in the middle of the logo out there makes the catch for out number 3. That is all in the 8th. The Raiders go up and down in order. Tyler August has pitched 2 good innings, 6 up and 6 down. And we'll go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Liberty 11, Middle Tennessee 2 on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
Bottom of the 8th inning as the Flames will have their 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up. Sorensen, Barone, and Troyer. Six home runs for the Flames today, hit by 5 different players. But Sorensen, their home run leader on the season, is not one of them. He is 0 for 4. So somebody forgot to send him an invitation. Left-handed batter against Matthew Driver, working in his second inning. And the first pitch, Sorensen skies it out to left field, fairly deep. There's Keaton Ray back, looks up, and that one's gone. Well, he did get the invitation. And that's going to end the ball game on a solo home run by Sorensen, his 10th of the season. And we'll make the final score Liberty 12 and Middle Tennessee 2. The second run rule win in this 3-game series for the Flames. I will wait until I get a box score to give you the official totals, but in the 8th inning, 1 run, 1 hit, the home run, and that is the hit that ends this ball game with a 10-run rule victory for Liberty. They are now 22-11, 5-4 in Conference USA. The Raiders fall to 15-16, 2-7 in conference play. Got a long bus ride and a lot of mileage between here and Murfreesboro. We will not have a post-game interview and do a very quick wrap-up show for you when we come back. We'll take 1 minute and then back with our post-game show on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Middle Tennessee Electric proudly supports the MTSU Blue Raiders, and we're proud to power the scoreboard lights at Reese Smith Junior Field. When it comes to the electric service in the community, you can always trust MTE to do what's best for our members. We serve by providing affordable, reliable, safe electricity and outstanding member service. Here at MTE, we serve to make life better for our members and their communities. Visit www.mtemc.com to learn more. And that scoreboard, light it up, Blue Raiders.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
Today's game is in the books, and it's time to recap the action in the Blue Raider postgame show. Today's broadcast on the Blue Raider Network has been brought to you in part by Will Fraley, attorney at law, and by Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates and agents Brad Hopkins, Richard Lewis, Tim Page, and Chip Walters. Let's head to the ballpark for today's Blue Raider postgame show.
Welcome back to our postgame show as the Liberty Flames wrap up their third straight win in this series. This game finishes 12-2, and for the Raiders, it will be their third straight loss, of course, as they had come in here after a midweek win. But the final totals, this will be unofficial. For Liberty, 12 runs, 11 hits, no errors, and 6 men left on base. And for the Raiders, 2 runs, 7 hits. They committed 5 errors and left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher cannot be Potts, the starter, as he only went 4 innings, so I assume it would be either Frankel or McCuster, the 2 pitchers who followed him. But the loser will be Chandler Alderman, the starter, who went 4 3rd innings. Gave up 6 runs, although only 4 of those were earned, and 5 hits. Walked 2 and struck out 1. His record will go to 2-5 on the season. And I've just gotten, nope, this is not the final. That's the starting lineup. We don't need that. We've already got that. So that's not the final stats. So the Raiders drop to 15-16, 2-7 in league play. For this coming week, or this week actually, as this is Sunday, Tuesday, the Raiders play at North Alabama, 6 o'clock. We will have that. That will be a live stream broadcast only. And then Wednesday at Austin P, also 6 o'clock. I think that's also a live stream. Back on radio next weekend with Louisiana Tech coming to town for a 3-game series. So that's going to wrap it up for us here. We've got a long ride and a short time to get there as the Raiders fall in this 3-game series to the Liberty Flames. I'd like to thank those of you who stayed with us today. It was not a good outing for the Raiders. They committed 3 errors in the 6th inning when the Flames picked up 5 runs. They also hit 7 home runs in the ball game. So the final 12-2, the Raiders will try to get back on the right track on Tuesday at North Alabama. Until then, Dick Palmer, thank you so much for joining us. Micah Robinson has been our studio engineer. Wayne Gross, our spotter, and the head of transportation services. We will greet you again on Tuesday from North Alabama with more Blue Raider baseball here on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner. Wishing you a good afternoon from the ballpark.
Thanks for listening to today's Middle Tennessee State University baseball game. Today's game has been produced by Van Wagner College through the facilities of WGNS Radio. The content of today's game is owned by Van Wagner College and the Blue Raider Network and may not be reproduced without express written permission of Middle Tennessee State University and Van Wagner College. Be sure to join us next time for more Middle Tennessee baseball here on the Blue Raider Network.